It's a very special day. The breeze took the clouds all away. It swept the sky like a broom and got ready for a very special day. This is a very special time. Show me a hill I can climb. Give me a mountain to move, and I'll prove that it's a very special day. I woke up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day. Early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
A very special day it is. It is a Monday. That means Labor Day, and Mondays mean my partner in crime, my co-host this morning is Laura Lee. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning, Miss Becky.
Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day.
All right, in the studio, in the hot seats this morning, we do have from our own Campbellsburg Festival coming up, we have Whitley Clements. Good morning, Whitley.
Good morning.
It's so glad to have you with us, and she is the chairperson of the committee. And we have our own, which wouldn't be a festival if we didn't hear from Sue Bennett. Good morning, Sue.
Good morning.
Happy Monday, right?
Yeah, right.
All right, let's thank our sponsors, Laura.
Absolutely. We want to thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Celebrity Home Loans, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, and Fox Burley Wealth Management.
Yay, thank you to our great sponsors. I want to say that, first of all, we are getting that rain, that much-needed rain. I know it is not working out with a lot of people's plans for the extended weekend, but you can't complain when you really need it, and I know that'll help out a lot of our farmers, which feed us, so so we're very, very grateful for that. Also, I want to give a big shout out to the museum. They put on a beautiful car show this weekend, and so I had some really cool classic cars, and anyway, the great thing about it, if you ever go to a car show, is the stories to hear how they got the car back, or got them back, or maybe it was somebody's member in their family, or how they restored them. I mean, it's just some really cool stories.
Absolutely. I love listening to you.
Yeah. And so hats off to the museum for great activity on that. And then you want to give us a football report, Laura? How did the Salem Lions do Friday night?
They won finally.
Yay! They did that.
Yes,
and
they did.
Coach Thompson afterwards even said, this was they're playing different. I mean, this was a different group.
Yes.
So,
Yep,
yay.
I think so.
You knew it was going to kick in. You knew it was going to happen.
I was hoping so.
Yeah.
And JV won Saturday, too.
Yay.
They have not lost yet, knock on wood.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Well, and then, of course, Eastern did a great job against Brownstown.
Yes.
I'm proud of Eastern.
I'm very proud of
rocking
them. They have stepped it up this
They
year.
have.
They
have.
look
Yeah.
really good.
Down West Washington Senators.
They
got it, too, going on.
They have not lost a game.
Yeah.
They've really come together with their new coach. They're doing real good.
Yeah. I think our 3 county teams were full throttle this
They were ready.
They did a great
All
job.
three of them was ready.
All right, so one's the 5th day of September. Today is International Day of Charity. Love that.
Wow, that's a good one.
I think that if you do give to a charity, always do the homework and make
Exactly.
sure that, what's going on with the
Absolutely.
charity. That's little words of wisdom there. Labor Day, we know that. Mouth guard day.
Oh, I've got plenty of those. They have all flavors, all colors. All
Well, and you can soak them in big red. The mouth guard.
Oh,
Okay.
don't tell your dad.
Why? Does he like
big red?
Oh yeah. You soak them in big red, and I tell you right now, they're delicious. I mean, they're just good. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I was gonna play football, I'd have me one soaked in big red and ready to go. I'd be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
That's funny.
I'd have the need for speed. I'd be fast. Anyway, mouth guard day. National Be Late for Something Day.
Oh.
I think we all, or I don't want to put you in this 100% with this, but I think we try to do so much. I know Laura and I talked about this all the time, when you try to do one more thing
Yeah.
before you leave to go somewhere. And Sue, are you the same
Yes.
way?
Yeah, just one more thing. I mean, throughout the house. Or you'll go from one room to, you got to do this one thing, and then you find something else you need to do, and you go to the other room, and you never finished what you did in the first room.
Been there, done
Yeah.
that? Yeah. So Be Late for Something Day. National Cheese Pizza Day. Willie love cheese pizza?
I do. I love cheese in general, so yes. Anything with cheese on it, I'm there.
Yeah, me too.
I want lots of meat on it,
Oh, you like lemon? Yeah.
but very little sauce.
Oh.
I'm not a red sauce person.
Oh, okay. What about you, Laura?
Absolutely.
Yeah, me too. But now, see, I'm just down. I'll take your sauce, then, Sue. I like a lot of sauce.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm embarrassed when I go out with somebody for pizza because I'm really picky about the way I have it. I want to scrape some of that sauce off.
Oh, yeah.
So if I'm ordering, I always tell them light on the sauce.
Oh, well, that's interesting. So if we go to lunch, we need to know that. Okay,
Yes,
light
light
side
sauce.
note. Light sauce for Sue.
But I'm sure we'll have good pizza at the festival somewhere this weekend.
All right, we're going to get into that in just a second. National Shrink Day. Okay, let's see here, and get out and enjoy, okay? So, do you guys think it would be cool to shrink down and I guess nobody would know you're there?
Kind of like a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
Ooh, I've always wanted to.
Did you really? Would you rather shrink or go larger? Like, would you rather be a giant or be a...
Oh, shrink.
Shrink?
Shrink. Yeah.
I don't know if I can get everywhere I need to be.
Well,
I don't
if you're-
know. I'd be a
if
little
you're-
nervous.
If you go in too large, you're going to intimidate everybody,
Oh, that's true. Maybe so.
and they're not going to say anything about you.
So
You want to catch them off guard.
Look at that. Oh, Sue's got some wisdom on that. I think you've thought about this, Sue. That's great. Well, get out and enjoy. Those are some holidays. We know it's Labor Day, and now we're getting Labor Day done and getting our rain in, and we're going to have beautiful weather and exciting time for a big Campbellsburg Festival. Yay!
Yeehaw.
Next weekend, yeehaw!
Yes.
Are you guys, this coming weekend, I guess?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you excited?
Very
Yes.
excited. Yes.
A little nervous?
They look a little nervous.
A little nervous, yeah.
Nervous.
Well, that's the way it goes before you do
You know,
anything.
there's always that threat of weather, but we try not to think about that
Right.
and have a backup plan. So
Well, rain, we're okay with rain.
No,
the
sometimes
show
you
goes
need it.
on. Yeah. I think, though, we're going to get all the rain out, and then we're going to have beautiful.
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
After Thursday, the rain's gone.
Maybe it'll bring a little bit less humidity. It might bring a little bit of
Yes.
great, coolness, crisp in the air.
Hopefully some
Yeah.
fall weather.
Yes, wouldn't that be beautiful?
We've got I saw the pumpkins they delivered pumpkins last night for the kids to decorate.
Love that.
So that kind of gives you a good feeling when you see all those orange pumpkins sitting around.
Definitely, for sure. So let's start off. Okay, so Sue, how many years have we been doing the,
This is the 28th.
isn't that crazy to think?
Yes.
Isn't that time flies, isn't it?
Even when the COVID was going on, we still had our festival.
Yeah, I know, yeah. You had to do it a little different, but boy, you made it, didn't you?
We did.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
people still came out, and if you wanted to wear a mask, you could. And the same is true this week. If that makes you more comfortable, then
Right.
certainly do so.
Right. Well, and you go back, and it was an outdoor event, and you had everything, under control, so it was done, very, very good, very, I guess you protected, safe. Yeah. So that's good. So onward, how we go, all right? So then, Willie, how did you get to be a part of this?
Let's Sue approached me at church one time and asked me if I would be interested in getting involved because I like to be involved in a lot. And we moved to town during that time, and she was like, I think now is a great time for you to be a part of this and get some young blood in there. So I realized I could not say no.
It's funny as you're younger, that's the truth.
That's been my problem.
It's still true no matter what it is.
You try to give up something, and then somebody asks you to do something else, and it's just hard to say no.
Right.
That was about 4 years ago. So,
Yeah, so you've been a part, and now you're the chairperson.
yes.
Actually, you were our Miss Country Girl one year.
Yes, that's true. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
2009.
I love that.
So,
So giving back to your community, I mean, have you realized how important that is and how valuable that is?
oh, 100%. Yeah. That's what, going into this, it's been like, what can we do for the kids who are running around town that their parents may not be as involved or they don't have as much money to bring to the festival? So what can we do to really hone in on them and just make it something that they're never going to forget, you know? I have 2 small kids, and I want them to remember this. Like, man, we went to the festival every year, and it was just the best thing ever, you know? So that's kind of our goal.
And kids always look forward to it.
They do. It's just so nice to see their little faces light up when they see bounce houses or, you know, whatever it might be, the different shows that's going on. It's just really rewarding.
Yeah.
Most everything we do is free for the kids.
Yeah.
Even though they still call it the hoedown.
Yeah.
The kids, is this a hoedown weekend?
Yeah.
It's okay,
I
yeah.
remember when it was the hoedown, though. I marched in band with Mr. Churchman.
Oh, yeah.
We did it every year.
Yes.
Yeah, every year. That, the Hardensburg parade, we did all the parades.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And it's sad now because you can't hardly get the bands to come.
Yeah.
Or the schools are having trouble getting a band big enough to, do a marching
right,
band.
Yeah. Well, my daughter was queen when it was a hoedown. So that's where I have it ingrained in my head because we talked about it all the time. You know what I mean? So, but she had a ball. I mean, she loved it, loved everything, and that was a very special time for her in her life too. You know. So let's go back to the, like you're saying, it's actually bringing the community together. These events are so important. You know, let's take away any kind of money, whatever. Just bringing everybody together because we all get busy. Let's kind of go over, like, you have your, you get up in the morning, you go to work, they go to school, then by the time you get home, homework, bath, supper, it's kind of a good night. You don't see everybody. You don't get that time of talking to your neighbors. It's hard to find that.
Right.
And to even, just get caught up. And this kind of bringing everybody together and then bringing maybe even those that have left, have gone somewhere else, coming back home, homecoming. And then maybe those that have never even, maybe just drove through Campbellsburg but never stopped and got to see Campbellsburg. There's so many different angles on this, why this is so important.
And there's something for everybody. Something always going on during the festival.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we're going to talk about the schedule and the different things you've got going on, some new things maybe this year. You always try new things. So you want to give us the schedule? Let's talk about that. Is that okay?
I'm going to let, I thought maybe the one thing everybody always asks about, what do you got to eat? What do you got to eat this weekend?
Oh, that's
so
Laura and I.
we were thinking it. We just wasn't going to go
I
there.
try not to make it that obvious, but that's the first thing I want to know about our food. I have one here, but I'll take it in.
This might be updated a little bit.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, Laura and I, we try to make it not so obvious, but yes, that is very important to us. What about the food and
What times do we need to be there?
Well, you have to plan it out. I mean, it has to be. I mean,
You can't eat everything at one time.
No, you gotta. It's a work
Exactly.
working event. Okay, so let's jump ahead then. Let's go to the food then.
You want to tell them about the food vendors?
Make it now. Hang on, we're gonna get good and hungry here. Okay,
Right.
so.
I am very food driven as well, so I understand.
Okay, there we go.
We tried to go with local vendors this year, especially. So
Love that.
yes, we have Brother B's ice cream coming. So they're from Hardensburg. Their vanilla ice cream, just plain, is amazing. So
Ooh, is it like homemade ice cream?
yes, homemade ice cream. Yes, and they have like a new brownie bowl that is to die for.
Ooh, tell us about it. I mean, go in detail. I need detail.
I have not personally had one, but the girls at work told me that they are absolutely phenomenal. It's got brownie, it's got the homemade vanilla ice cream, chocolate fudge, all the works. It sounds so good.
Are you salivating yet?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there.
That's
You had
number
me.
one on my list from their booth is this weekend. So.
Okay, so this sounds delicious. We're already taking notes. Yeah.
And then I would say I start with the sweets because I'm very much.
Well,
sweet
homemade
person,
ice cream
so.
is something that is just, I mean, it separates the boys from the men.
It really does.
It's just
yeah.
so good.
It's true.
I mean,
Then we have raspberries coming from Mitchell. They do cinnamon rolls and shaved ice. I think they were actually at the fair this last year.
Is that my? We had
cinnamon rolls.
You know, I had to break up with them. We had to break up. We had a relationship that had to end
Yeah.
because that was just dangerous. Yes.
Yeah.
And those when you are at that counter and you pay your money and then they give you,
Yeah.
or when you're given these hot cinnamon rolls,
Lots of icing.
it's
Oh,
just we had to break up.
Yeah.
Yeah. They knew my name. Yeah, that was
And her order.
and her order. Yeah, that's horrible. That's horrible.
I
Yeah.
mean, hey, you got to support us.
Yeah.
Once
you
a
know?
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is once a year. Yeah. Yeah.
So then we have Highway 150 Blues Cafe coming. They have the best chicken cheese fries. I think me and my kids got that so much last year.
They are right now. They're chicken cheese fries.
Chicken cheese fries. Yes. It's got the white queso on top. It's so good.
I never had that before.
They have burgers and stuff too. I love anything with cheese. Like
Yeah,
where is that?
definitely,
So,
yeah.
Or anything fried.
Anything fried.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's French fries with white
Mhm.
cheese and
Yeah.
chicken.
Yeah, like the melted white queso,
Yeah.
like you get at a Mexican
Yeah.
restaurant, you know. So yeah, it's really good. They have all kinds of good stuff. We have a new one coming this year. It's called Mama B's Kitchen. She has more like the carny food, you know, funnel cakes, fried pickles. She has tenderloin sandwiches and a ribeye steak sandwich. So I'm interested in that. She's coming from New Southbury, so it's more local. We're super excited. And then we have Top Notch Barbecue is going to be there. Yes. So we haven't had their food truck before either, so I'm really excited about that. We love Top Notch. So
I've had the barbecue. It's good.
yes,
I've never eaten
it's
that.
very good.
Also pulled pork nachos.
Oh yes, that's what I get too. So good.
Are they good?
They're
Well,
very good.
we also have the American Legion going to be
Yes.
barbecue or grilling tenderloin
Yes. Tenderloin,
Friday night.
hot dogs.
Saturday.
Yes. That would be great. Look, I feel like I'm forgetting somebody, so I just want to make sure real quick. I got so carried away.
Are we
thinking
getting
about
lemon
food.
shake-ups, anybody?
Yes, Mama B's has
The
lemon
lemon
shake-ups.
shake-ups, so that's always important.
Yes, exactly.
Taking notes.
Yes, so it's going to be great.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, get your palates ready. and
I
come
would
out.
say, what about, I was going to say, sometimes they do like a fish fry. Somebody does a fish fry. Are they, okay, so,
We don't have that this year.
okay, that's
Yeah.
okay. It's all right. You got some new, it's always nice to try different,
Yeah.
you know,
Yes. Yeah.
different.
It'll be good.
All right, sounds delicious. And of course, I know the FFA and the,
Yes.
they're going to have pancakes, right?
They're going to do their breakfast.
Yeah.
Yes, Saturday morning. It's always so good.
Yeah, it is.
So good. They're going to do it from 8 to 10 on Saturday morning.
Okay.
Um,
I love to watch them, I mean, fixing those pancakes. Boy, it's an art. They work,
Yeah.
work
Yes.
hard. So.
Love the traditional breakfast.
So many people in the kitchen, I love it. And but they all do it wonderful. Like they all, it's almost like they've got it down
Yes.
to a science down.
And it's good experience for the kids.
Yeah.
The FFA
Oh,
kids.
definitely. Learning how to make the perfect pancake. That's important
Yeah.
in life.
That's
No,
right.
really, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
true.
All right. So okay, it sounds like you've got the food covered,
Yes.
and that'll be right there as you come in.
Yes.
The different food trucks with it.
Yes.
Right there by the stage.
Okay. All right. Now, okay, for anybody coming, do they need to bring cash or card, or how do you know most of it done? Cash or what?
I think a lot of them do have
The card
the
reading.
ability to do the cards, yes.
Okay.
But I'm sure they would appreciate cash a little bit more. But I'm pretty sure almost all of them do have the capacity to do cards.
Okay. Good to know. All right.
It's a different
next
one.
town yard sale.
I was just going to
All
bring
right.
that up. Yeah, when she got done with that.
Yeah.
I know.
Got the food.
So
Right,
that's
yes.
right.
Yeah, we've got yard sales lined up. What I heard was this is probably the most we've got signed up for yard sales for a long time.
Ooh,
I think everyone's sick of the clutter, you know?
this is decluttering.
Like, let's get rid of all the things. We've been cooped up at home for a couple of years,
Yeah.
and we're sick of looking at it, you know? So,
I love that.
mhm.
So what in the yard sales? I guess they're all over town, right?
There'll be maps available at the community building and K&E Market.
And she's also going to have some maps around at the different yard sale booths, too.
Okay, so like if you find one yard sale, you can get a map. If you, yeah.
Yeah.
So Laura, if you like can't stop that community building, you have to go right to that yard sale.
Yeah.
You can get a sandwich.
Yeah,
and-
you gotta stop, yeah.
You can get you a sandwich and then go around to the yard sales and then come back and refill and get something else to eat.
Yeah.
Finish up the yard sales.
Walk it up. Yeah.
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 I'm sure the map will be posted on our Facebook page.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Great, great. Okay, so and that starts on Friday at what time?
It's on at 8 a.m.
8 a.m. Friday morning. Love that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, we might have to go out there and do coffee club from there. Yeah. Excuse me, we're gonna put a commercial on while we shop. That's right. We've got a lot of dead air because Becky and Laura are shopping
Or eating.
or eating. There you go. That's a good idea. Chomping on the radio. Yeah. Please don't mind that chewing sound.
It's an advertisement, right?
Exactly right. All right, so okay, townwide yard sales pick up on Friday. All right, so then let's go ahead. Yeehaw. Onward ho.
Well, you want to just we'll run through Friday and let you know what's
Absolutely.
happening
No
Friday. So most of the activities don't start till Friday evening, of course. And one we've had some questions about is Lemmy, the basset hound. I think a lot of people know Lemmy, but they're going to be registering their pets at 5 o'clock there in front of the shelter house. Our opening ceremony to start the festival is at 5:15.
Okay, wait, on the dogs, do you know the registered pets? Do they have to be a rescued pet? I can't
No.
say the word.
No, there's
Rescued. Okay, awesome.
It's just
Okay.
you register them for the contest.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
And this year, I think we actually are going to have a cockatoo there too. So that will be really cute.
That'd be
So
great.
it doesn't just have to be,
Yeah.
a dog. Or we've had a cat, and as long as it's a controlled animal, then they're allowed to participate.
Laura, that's me. Okay, the word controlled.
Yeah.
That's why we cannot bring ours. There's no controlling our pets. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, 5:15. The ceremony kicks off. Opening
Yes.
ceremony.
We're going to have our ASL students from West Washington are going to be signing the national anthem. So
Love that.
yes, it's going to be so nice. They really have a nice program at West Washington right now, and they've started doing more in the football games and everything. So
I love that.
yeah, they're going to be there.
Love that.
Then we have the Lemmy Pet costume contest. It starts at 5:30. So then at 6:15 we have the Miss Country Girl pageant. So that's always a really
Exciting.
nice show.
Yeah.
It's always nice to see the girls all dressed up and just to see how they carry themselves and answer their questions. So
I think this year it's the Little Miss Country Girl, right?
yes.
Now, is this going to be held right there on the stage? Where are these?
Right there on the stage.
Okay.
Most everything, and if not, we'll mention that, but most everything's going to be right there at the stage.
Okay.
So we have seats that'll be available, and we've got bales of hay that'll be sitting around. But it's always wise to bring your own lawn chair if you want.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So then after the Miss Country Girl pageant at 7 o'clock we have the check banks coming. Can you
Yeah,
tell a little bit about
well,
that?
they were on Brick Street a couple of months ago, and they do a lot of 50s and 60s music, and I really like it. And that's the first time I had heard them other than on the internet, listening or on Facebook. But they came recommended, and we talked to them, liked them. They wanted to come up, and so we're anxious to get them here. Let everybody hear them.
That's going to be fun music.
I think so, because there's a lot of nostalgia involved
Oh yeah.
when you hear those old songs, and We like young songs too, but the old stuff.
Oh, I love that.
It
My
brings
girls
back
like
a lot of
oldies.
memories
Yeah,
for
definitely.
some of us older folks.
Well, and I think everybody saw Elvis and loved Elvis, and
Yeah,
so
that's what
I
I
mean that
heard.
brought some attention to some of the the music, and I'm sure they're going to hit some of that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So
And if
that's
anybody
fun.
wants to look them up, you can find them on Facebook. They have a lot of music posted on there.
I think it's always good to introduce. I like different different years, different
Different genres.
ages. Yeah. So I think that's great. I love that.
And then we're going. I think last year we closed at 10, but this year we're going to try to hold it to around 9 o'clock. Of course, things have a tendency to go over a little bit, but that way they can get home, get to bed, get up early the next morning, and ready for a big day on Saturday.
Yes. So Saturday morning we start off with our yard sales again. So they'll carry over from Friday. Some of the yard sales are Saturday only, which I know we have some in town who would have to work on that Friday. So
Okay,
some of them
that's
are Saturday.
good to know that. Okay, so they'll be different. So you can go Friday and Saturday. You want to go both? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And if it is Saturday only, it says on the map. So,
Okay.
yeah. Then 7:30 we have the Sugar Creek 5K registration. The 5K goes right through town there, and it's always a really good turnout. So it's always for a really good cause as
They do.
well.
Yeah.
Then, as we mentioned, at 8 o'clock, the West Washington FFA breakfast starts at the community building. So it will go from 8 to 10, but last year they did run out of food, so it's obviously first come, first served. When they run out, they run out. So.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that. Yeah.
Yes. So then the Sugar Creek 5K will start at 8. Then our vendors will open at 9.
Okay.
So that's kind of a long day, but there's so much going on. So we definitely want to come out and support the vendors, the craft and commercial vendors. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. That's going to be crafts and I love that.
Yes, we are up to 24 booths this year so far.
fantastic.
So last year we had 16. So lots of goodies coming. I'm so excited. They've been sending pictures of their booths. And
Ooh,
there's,
tell us a little bit about them.
There's some fall festivities coming, obviously. So I'll read off some of them that we have. Wildly Rooted Designs is going to be there, and she's bringing her press, so she'll be able to make t-shirts on spot. She has some really cute stuff too. I am a sucker for t-shirts, So I'm here for it.
Yeah.
We have MFA Oil. They're coming to do a propane tank drawing, so that'll be
that's
really
cool.
nice. Yeah. Cincy will be there. We have a new one called 3B Crafters. We haven't had them before, but they have lots of crocheted items, stained glass, handmade jewelry, so that's exciting. Kate Lids is coming with handmade earrings. And Paul Barnett will be there with some crafts that he makes. He makes little rugs and the dish towels and stuff like that. The Libertarians will be there with their cute little red truck. So, and then the Washington County Awareness Washington County group will be there. They're gonna have some kid games, and we're gonna do popcorn and water and
Love that.
yeah.
Oh, that's going to be nice. Yeah.
Yes. Then we have a new one coming called Hawkins Joyful Bees, and they have all kinds of really cute things that's related to honey. They'll have their honey there, and then they have like those cute little glass jars that people are drinking out of right now. That have like cute little honey sayings and like
Bees, probably.
Yes.
I love the honey boots.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're very, very cute. So then we have LNG Creations coming. They are going to have homemade earrings, necklaces, keychains. We have Thirsty Cow Creations coming with their freshies, and they also will have some t-shirt pre-orders that you can get there. We have Sasha Crafter coming, and I looked her up on Facebook. She crochets animals and dolls, and she crocheted the Hocus Pocus witches.
Oh,
and they
that's
look
cool.
spot on. It was
that's
so
adorable.
cute. But she crochets little farm animals, and they look like you would literally go and buy it at the store. They're the cutest little things. They have little cows and pigs and turtles. It was so, so, so cute. So, and they're really soft. Then we're going to have Kenzie's Corner there. She's going to have her fall decorations there, fall t-shirts, and she's going to have her Versatotes. Mosier's Chiropractic is going to be there doing those spine evaluations.
And the free back rubs or what?
Free back rubs, yeah, those are always good. I'm going to have to get him on one of those.
Yeah. After all the food.
Yeah.
Give me a back rub. I'll feel like a queen. I'm not going to leave this place.
Right.
You ain't getting me out at 9 or 10 o'clock. I'm going to stay.
We have a couple local ladies who are putting in their crocheted items as well.
I love that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have to give a lot of respect to crochet.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Well, just all the time and the work and those, you know, what they
Exactly.
put in.
And you have to sit still. That's my problem. I couldn't sit. You can't do it on the run.
Yeah, that's true.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's so great. Good to hear about
Yes.
that, yeah.
Lots of great things. I'm really looking forward to it. I love going through the different vendor booths because a lot of it, they put so much time and effort into it. So it's just nice to see their creation.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah. So, then at 10 o'clock, we are starting to accept baking contest entries.
Yes.
And it'll be at the community building this year.
The last couple of years, we've done it over on the highway at the church because it's convenient to get in and out of there. But we think it's going to be easier to do it at the community building. That way, then when the auction is ready, you can just carry it out the back door onto the stage. So Carl Nicholson is going to be doing the auctioneering, and it's just a lot of fun to watch people bid against each other, and they know it goes for a good cause.
Yeah.
And
It got very competitive last
Yeah.
year.
Oh, it does.
Yes.
Yeah.
but the baking contest is for fruit pies,
Okay.
cakes, and cookies. The cookies can be dropped or rolled. Everything has to be made from scratch, even your pie crust, and it has to be a recipe included for everything that's in it. So you can go online to the festival website, not a website, but a Facebook page, and get the rules and
Okay,
regulations.
so cookies, fruit pies, and
Cakes.
cakes. Okay.
Cakes, pies, and cookies.
Okay, I love that. That's
Yes.
wonderful.
And all the proceeds from the auction go directly to our town playground fund.
Yes.
Yes. So.
Which has got some really cool stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
sure.
more coming.
More
Yes.
coming.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Yes.
Can we make that announcement? What kind of?
Have we picked out? Have we?
It's like I don't know, it's a climbing thing. It kind of looks like a spider. It's got all these legs that come out that you can climb up into the middle, and it's kind of like a little bunker that you can hide in at the top.
Love that.
Yes.
Love
It'd be
it.
a great addition.
Any kind of climbing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, and then on this, okay, do they need to? I'm just trying to get some real quick questions. Probably I'm trying to think what anybody who's going to enter. Do they need to make sure their pan will not be coming back?
That's right. And
So I
it plainly
remember that,
says that
yeah.
in the regulations.
Yeah.
You know.
So your pan will not come back.
We
Right,
want
be
disposable,
prepared.
and we'd like to have
Disposable.
it wrapped with clear wrap.
Okay, clear wrap. And anything else that we need to do? Okay.
Just read the directions.
And make sure you have the ingredients.
yes,
yeah,
listed
yeah,
on the recipe. Yeah.
Okay.
Or list the recipe.
And then at 10 a.m. we're having a kitty tractor pull.
Oh.
So that went over really well last year, and lots of kids getting out there. They hadn't done it before, so it was just so neat to see them be like, "Oh my goodness, I'm doing it!"
Yeah.
So that was really neat.
And what is that? Is that like is that the little pedal tractor? Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And they're weighted, and whoever pulls it the furthest is the winner.
Cute.
Yes. And there's several different age divisions, so there's a good opportunity for them all to be a winner. Yeah.
I love that.
Yes. Then at 11 o'clock, we have the Silly Safari coming.
Oh,
Yes.
that's an all-time favorite.
Yes.
Kids and the parents enjoy that.
Mhm.
I've
Oh.
seen the parents get as excited as the kids.
I know.
And they come down from Indianapolis.
Yes. And it's sponsored by Shady Patch Farms.
Okay.
So it's always such a good show.
It is. It really is. And you'll bring animals that you maybe have never seen before.
Yes. Yeah.
Like.
My favorite is when they pull the huge frog out and all the kids are like, whoa,
Yeah.
they've never seen a frog
That big,
so.
yeah.
But they all love the snake too. At the end, when they
Mhm.
line the kids up, they're all holding that snake.
Yes.
That's when I want to back away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me, yeah. In our neck of woods, we kill that.
Yeah.
I'd be dead.
Exactly.
Good thing
Yeah.
he lives in Indianapolis. 'Cause in Washington County, he'd be dead.
Yes, for sure. There's no good snake in my opinion.
No, me neither. I agree.
So then, starting at 12, we have our parade registration, and that will be down at MPP in the
Okay.
parking lot. So you
They're
can
very
register.
good about that. I
They're
talked to
so
them.
good,
Isn't
yes.
that nice? You know how many times I've lined up in their parking lot. Yeah,
Yes.
they're very good about that.
Mhm.
And it's a nice parking lot. That's very
Yes,
good. Yeah,
they've been a great supporter of the festival.
that's what they said. They said
Mhm.
they love helping
Yes,
out.
it's
Yeah.
been so nice, so nice. So that's when registration starts. The parade starts at 2. So anytime during that time frame, people can go and sign up at MPP, or we do have a link on our Facebook page where you can pre-register, and then that way they already have all your information, and then you just show up and check in, kind of thing.
Okay, awesome.
Mhm.
Okay.
The iron skillet and the sledgehammer throw.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a popular thing for adults, and somebody asked me about that last night. And so there's some competition there.
Yes, and now she opened it up to where kids can do it.
Okay,
So
love
she
that.
got these little tiny sledgehammers that they can throw. I think they're like a rubber mallet kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But there were so many kids last year that were asking, can we do it? Can we do it? So she modified it this year to where there's different divisions for the kids. And then there's also a division for women this year. So it's not just the iron skillet. You can also swing a sledgehammer. So
Is there an entry fee?
there is, yes. I think for the men it's $5. For the women it's $3. And I can't remember what the kids are, but it's minimal. So yeah.
And you get to pick which one you want to do, or is it like two different competitions there? Two different.
You can pick which one. Yeah.
So like, if I pick the skillet, Laura could pick the hammer, or
Yes.
vice
So
versa.
it'd be
Two different categories.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna have hammers win, and then the
You
skillet.
can do both.
Mhm.
Or you can do
Entry fee for
both.
Yeah, you could do both. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yes.
All
and
right.
it's a cash prize. So I think for the women's it's $50
Ah.
cash, and then for the men it's $100 cash.
now I've done the skillet throw, and I tell you right now that it sounds a lot easier than what it is.
It does, yes.
I mean, like I'll
That's
think,
true.
oh, that's no big deal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah.
One year we had the handle off the iron skillet broke. Now you would
Yeah.
not expect that.
No.
We never did find it.
Yeah. They got stuck down in
Yeah.
the ground.
Way
wow,
down
that
in the
was
ground.
that was a throw. Okay,
Yeah.
that wasn't my throw.
Mine either.
I might back up too.
No, if anybody wants to know the rest of the story, that was not Becky's
Yeah.
throw. Or Whitley's, okay.
On the baking contest, K&E Market is sponsoring that.
Mhm.
The first prize in each category is $50 cash. Second prize is $25. Third prize is $10. So
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's very nice. K&E's been a great.
They've always
sponsor
been good
and
supporters
supporter.
for sure.
Yes, for sure. That's right. Then at 12 o'clock on Saturday, we have the little cowboy and cowgirl contest.
Oh,
They're
my God.
always
So
cute.
cute.
They're so cute, and it seems like we keep getting more and more participants, which is great. But I'm like, how do you even pick a winner?
I
You
know. I
Those
know.
judges, they really.
Oh,
have
you're
a lot of
coming
hard
home
work.
with me.
Yeah.
You're so cute.
Exactly.
They're adorable.
That's
And
always so fun.
what I like too is that brings out. Different people from the county.
It does.
I mean,
yeah.
I've seen people, you know what I mean, from all sides of our county that have participated in this, and I
Yes.
love that.
Yes, it is so much fun.
Now, a lot of times, and just kind of for anybody that's thinking about it, they do dress up like a little bit of country, you know what I mean, a lot of times. You know what I mean, not necessarily, I know that's not what they're judged on,
Right.
but it
Yeah.
is something if you have, a bandana or a pair of boots or something that, is handy or whatever, you know what I
Yes.
mean, which
Yeah.
is really cute, or a little hat or something, yeah.
It's so good for the kids too.
Oh, they have a
Get them out
ball.
there, and
Yeah.
they get to do a little public speaking, and
They're so
yeah,
cute, yeah.
it's really cute.
Yeah.
So, then at 12:45 we have a new band this year that we haven't had before called the Thunder Chickens. Yes.
I
And they're
love-
local.
They're
Okay.
local,
Pretty much
yes.
local.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think, do I know them? I'm trying to think, they sound familiar.
Well,
What are they, what
I
kind of
don't
music
know
do they
the
play?
names of all the guys.
I
I know
don't
one
either.
of them. I think his name is Danny Fleming.
Okay. And what
And
kind
they're
of music?
Borka, one of the Borkas.
Oh, yes, I know
involved.
them. They're really good, yeah.
Yeah.
Something with the museum, maybe, or something?
Yes, they've helped out a lot with the music. They've had, yes, and they've also, at the football game, remember, last year. Yeah, they played before. They're good.
Yeah.
They're really good. What I like, too, is they've got a variety of music they play.
They do. That's what
They're-
they're more of an eclectic
They
group.
do. They do. They've got good songs, yeah.
Yes.
I think anybody would enjoy them. And it's at 12:45
Yes.
Saturday? Okay.
Yep. And then the parade starts at 2,
Okay.
so it'll line up.
So the parade's on Saturday?
Yes, that's
Okay.
on Saturday this year.
Okay, because
Yep.
sometimes it used to be, am I,
On
okay,
Saturday.
okay.
Yeah.
So we've changed it to Saturday, okay.
Yeah.
Our Grand Marshal. Tell
Yes,
a little bit
our
about
Grand
that.
Marshal is going to be Superintendent Keith Nance. He's very, very deserving of it, and we're glad that he's able to participate. So,
Wonderful.
yes, it's going to be nice. We've heard there could be a bus involved, which I think all the kids will get really excited about that. My kids will anyways. They just think the bus is the greatest thing. So.
Oh, yeah.
And then at 4 o'clock we have a comedy show that's coming. It's called Live and Let Laugh. The same ladies came last year and did the dog show. And it was so nice, so fun. The kids loved it, so I'm looking forward to that.
This is a group out of Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a different show. I don't think there's going to be any animals involved, but our stage is somewhat limited in bringing, several dogs up there at one time. So they have this other show that they perform that I've not seen, but I think it'll be fine. I think we'll enjoy it. It's kind of a comedy.
Yeah.
Love that. Okay.
Yes. Then at 5 o'clock we have the baby contest. You can pre-register for that on our Facebook page, or you can register that day right before the event.
How do you know the ages of the baby kind of like from 0 to newborn
24
to
months.
till how old?
24 months.
24 months. Okay, 2 years.
Then after
Yeah.
that, they can be in the Cowboy Cowgirl contest.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
We try
there's
to
still
change it
something.
so there's something for everyone.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then at 5:45 we will auction off the baked goods from the contest that morning. We also will announce the winner of the rifle raffle that we had. So we had a really great turnout for that. We also have a raffle going on for a patio set that includes a rug. So we'll announce all that then. We will have some extra tickets for the rifle and the patio set during the festival too, up until that point. So, and then at 7 o'clock, we will have a classic rock band called Wslm. Have you heard of them?
Yes, I have.
They're
Yes.
really good. They play at the Bluebird a lot. So they have a lot of videos that they have posted on their Facebook page. And they're
Of course, I
really
love
good.
classic rock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like, we always joke, and I don't mean for it to sound bad, but we always say that Friday is like for older people, and then Saturday is for younger people.
Oh, that's great.
No
That's
offense
something.
taken.
Yes, that's what that's our joke around the festival committee. So
So they'll be playing. They play newer songs too, don't they? Or
Mhm.
don't they? Yeah,
Yes.
kind of variety.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's going to be really good. Then we're really excited. 9 o'clock Saturday night to close it out. We're
Yay.
going to have our fireworks show.
Yay.
By Straight Shooters. They've done the fireworks for the last several years, and it's always such a good show. We call it Thunder over Campbellsburg.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
So,
we had people last year from Louisville, and they were just blown away by our fireworks.
yes,
They just thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
They
really
do a
did
great
good
job.
Mhm.
Paul Allgood and Tim Walton.
Yes. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're local as well, so that's really
That
good.
is good. Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Which Lysergic is a local band too.
I thought
forgot
they
to
were.
say that.
Okay,
Yes. Yep. Then we move to Sunday. Sunday we say is more of like the calm day. It's just peaceful. Everyone's kind of wrapping things up, and it's just such a nice day, relaxing. You get you some carting food still. But the vendors will open at noon, and then at 1 o'clock we have Campbellsburg History with John Hughes. And he is such a good speaker.
Oh,
He
absolutely.
loves Campbellsburg
Yeah.
with his whole heart.
I was
So much
amazed at all of
history.
the history of Campbellsburg is so awesome.
Mhm.
It is so cool.
And
Yes.
John knows it all.
And so
In
many
fact,
great
I heard
people.
him yesterday at a memorial service.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just amazing the things that he brought back from years ago.
He's a very good storyteller.
Definitely,
Makes
definitely.
it
Yeah.
very informative and it's
Yeah,
really good.
I know heard how many all of the different stories of the people from Campbellsburg. There's a lot of great stories about that. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a rich history for sure.
It is, yes. And then at 2 o'clock we have the Breeding Sisters coming. They have gospel music and newer gospel music, I guess you could say. Then at 3:30 we're going to have a military salute. We're trying to get a Cub Scout group to come and do their flag demonstration, and then we're going to honor any veterans that we have there.
I love that.
Yes. And then at 4 o'clock, Open Heart Quartet is going to come. I think they're based out of Bedford. They're really good. They like to travel
Is
around.
that gospel music?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It is gospel music.
Awesome.
And then at 4 o'clock, the Bubble Bug will also be there at the playground. They have so many buckets and buckets of bubble solutions. So the kids are able to play free range and make all kinds of bubbles, and it's just a really good time. They have the neatest things. They really do.
He enjoys working with the kids.
Yes, he does.
I think he's just another big kid, but
Yeah.
Well, yeah. If you do bubbles, I mean,
Yeah.
how could you not? I mean, your
Yeah.
life would have to be happy, right?
That's
You know?
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's your thing you do. The thing cool too. Little fun fact. I found this out, and not that this would even happen, but when you do bubbles and you have a bunch of bubbles in the area, there's bubble blowers and bubble car or whatever you have, bubble bug. It keeps away mosquitoes.
Really?
Oh.
Bubbles keep away mosquitoes. I did not know that, so I'm going to have my whole house bubble. Yeah, so to have a bubble around everywhere. I mean, so I did not know that. So I mean, when you're having fun and bubbles and stuff, that is actually they keep mosquitoes away.
Wow.
Just learned that the other day, so
Huh.
thought I'd share that little.
I always keep bubbles around the house when the kids are there.
Well,
Go out
if you
and play
see some
bubbles.
mosquitoes, that they keep away
Yeah.
mosquitoes.
I'm going to order a bubble machine.
There you go.
What about all the,
I don't-
the pumpkin decorating?
Yes.
Talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had pumpkin pickup yesterday from 6 to 7, but if you were not able to make it to pick up a pumpkin, then you're completely welcome to purchase your own pumpkin and bring it for drop-off this Thursday from 6 to 7 at our community building. The rules are on our Facebook page, but I think it's the prettiest, the most creative, and I think scariest. You can carve them or paint them, and then after they're judged and everything, they will be on display during the festival. So it's so neat to see the different pumpkins that the kids have created, and even the adults can enter too. It's amazing how creative people are. So,
Yeah.
and it adds so much fun to the festival. You get to walk around and look at the different pumpkins that everyone submitted, and it just adds to the decorations too.
Definitely.
Yes.
I thought it was neat. We were trying to encourage people to participate in the parade. If I see kids around town with their bicycles, I tell them to decorate them, bring them up to the parade on Saturday. But our church is going to have a float,
Yes.
and I think that's cute what they've encouraged the kids to do.
Yes, we're going to have a heyday with Jesus, and our float is barnyard themed, so we encourage the kids to dress up as a barnyard animal or as a farmer, and then they can ride on our float, and it's going to be so cute. I can't wait.
That is awesome.
Yes, we have a little tractor that's going to pull the float and everything, so it's going to be really fun. We've encouraged all the churches or the school groups to get involved and just have a really nice parade. So
There's going to be face painting.
yes, the art club is going to be doing some face painting there on Saturday from 10 to 2. That'll be really nice. We got lots of free kid games. We've got 3 huge inflatables for the kids. It's all free.
Your bouncy houses, or what do you have? What
Yes.
kind of inflatables?
We have a huge slide.
Slide.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Huge
And
slide.
that's free.
Yes. Yep. It's free. It's huge. It's fun. I'm definitely doing it.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Yeah.
And then
The bouncy house. You have me. I love bouncy houses.
Absolutely.
I
Yes.
love them.
And then we have just a standard smaller bounce house. I know the littles usually really like those. And then we also have a combo. So it's the bounce house with the slide coming off of it. So we have something for all ages. And I say all ages. Like, adults are welcome to go down the huge slide too, because I will be.
Yeah, we have to go down. Yeah.
Yes.
We got to try it out.
Yes.
Everybody loves tractors at a festival.
Yes, and that's something the West Washington FFA is sponsoring a tractor show this year. So it's going to be in the lot across from the community building, and it will be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So the information's on our Facebook page, but I think it's $5 for the entry to put a tractor into it, and then you can pick them up at 5 Sunday. So it's going to be a nice new addition. We haven't done that before, but the West Washington FFA has been such a good supporter of the festival, and they're always willing to try something new. So this is something new this year. I think it's going to be great because you don't see those too often anymore.
Right. I hope that a lot of people come out with their tractors. That'd be cool.
Yes.
You talk about, and those are cool stories too. The ones that like they've had for years that have done the family farm, and those are some cool tractors.
Yes.
Some of them run better than some of the new ones. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
It's true, yeah.
It's crazy.
They don't make things like they
No,
used
I
to.
know. It's crazy. Yeah. Or they've been restored, and, just the stories are just,
Yes.
That's cool. And is that going to be like in a certain area there in downtown? That area? Or?
Yes. It'll be across the street where the old bank building is. It'll be in that lot there across from the community building.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So I think there's a lot of things going on, and some things that we might not have mentioned. You might find some surprises along the way.
Yes. There's so much, it's hard to keep it all straight. So.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, I think you've got it all covered. You got a lot of great, setup. And I know from, and I want to say this, and I say this every time there's any kind of festival or an event, you've got it from Friday to Sunday, and you've had to book all of this, everything, and that's a lot of work.
And then there's changes that happen, and so you got to accommodate
life
that.
happens, life changes, and we know that, yeah. So, yeah, but you always make it work, and it always is a successful time and a fun time for sure. And now, it's a little different time because usually it's the springtime.
Yeah, usually we have it in
June, and now we're having it in September, so this is cool. Try it and see how it goes, right?
Yeah, this is our second year having it in September, and last year it was so nice. The weather was absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Kids were in school, so we were able to send out flyers through the school, and I think, it encouraged more people to get out, and it wasn't as hot as it usually is in the summer.
Right.
And it was a really good time. So.
And we'd like to encourage parents to come out with the kids.
Absolutely.
Yeah, isn't that true? Yeah.
A great family fun is what this is set up for. So,
right.
yes.
Well, and what I like too is that it's free. It doesn't cost anything to get in.
Right.
And you do have free items, like from the bouncy houses to the slides to the entertainment. This is all free stuff.
Right.
So you can spend as much money as you want. Or if you don't want to, then you don't have to. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I love that. And of course, now the yard sales end on Saturday, right? So so
probably
Friday and Saturday.
If they decide to do it on Sunday, that's their option. But we don't promote that.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, and again, let's kind of go over if anybody wants to know a little bit more information, maybe on like some of the, if they want to do one of the contests, they go to your Facebook page and find the rules. Is that?
Yes, our Facebook page is Campbellsburg Country Festival.
Okay.
And I think it is set up more as a group, so just ask to be entered into the group and we'll get you in there. And we also have an event page too that has the listings, Campbellsburg Country Festival, for this upcoming weekend, September 9th through the 11th. And mostly everything you can pre-register for online. If not, you can register for it the day of the event, right before. We do about 30 minutes before the event starts. So it's going to be a great time, though. We really encourage everyone to come out and just have a relaxing, nice time.
Yeah, I love that, and that's exactly what it's all about. Enjoying it, and and a lot of times, and I know moving it to the fall, and this is the time of year. We maybe when the kids get out of school and they're looking for something to do on Friday night or Saturday or Sunday. This is a good opportunity for them, to do.
There's other festivals going on at the same time, but they won't have all the free stuff that we have available.
Right.
But for the small town of Campbellsburg, it really is a great festival. There really is a lot to offer, and it's just such a good time. So,
yeah, definitely. Well, we'll send everybody on over for sure, right?
Yes. We will be there, so
Definitely.
you want to come and have fun with us.
Rain or
Yeah.
shine, we'll be there.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, let's hope there's not any rain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From midnight to 2 in the morning will be fine. Other than that, we
Yeah.
expect and hope to be rain-free.
Yeah.
Right, right. Where's parking at? Let's find
Wherever
out for
you
anybody.
find a spot.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
we have parking along the city streets there, and then there also is more parking over by the hardware store, and that
Okay.
will be over by the basketball goals.
Just be respectful. If you do park in front of someone's house, don't block their driveway.
Right.
Yes.
You know, that's always, you know, we all get excited. We want to get there and we park. We don't realize that there might be somebody's driveway or an alley or something, so don't block any of that.
Yes.
So I think it's going to be fun. It sounds like a great time. And bring a lawn chair and a smile.
Yes.
Yes. And some
And
cash in your
I
pocket.
knew Sue was gonna, I saw Sue. I knew she was going to say
Yes.
cash in your
You're
pocket.
I'm
You're going to pay for that pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
I'm hungry, definitely. Well, and anytime we can get out without having to cook, right?
Yes.
Well, and this is stuff that you're not going to get normally.
Exactly.
You know, this is something that, like, is here and then it'll be gone. So,
Right.
yeah. Hats off to all the committee that's worked hard to get all this
We have
together.
such a great committee. We really do brainstorm together, and we value what each other's opinions are, and I think that really, really makes a great festival because we all work together. Everyone's on the same page. If we're not, we sort it out, you know.
Right,
Um,
right.
Everyone's really faithful to come to all of the meetings, and it's just a really great group. We have about 10 or 12 of us that get together, and it's been a really great group to work with.
Well, that's good. That's really good. And I know that it's a lot of work to put something together. And I know a lot of times, a lot of festivals, you know, they kind of haven't, I mean, they don't, you know, aren't able to go on, you know.
Yeah.
And this is something that's continued on in a tradition, but it's been a lot of hard work. I'm sure Sue would.
Yes. And you get a lot of criticism, but, you know, that goes with the territory.
But that makes you grow too. And that also makes you realize, you know, maybe how to do it a little different, or maybe suggest that they become part of the committee then.
Yeah.
You know, anybody that says anything, well, then you come to our meetings and be a
Right.
part. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, we have a seat available for you.
Yes.
But everybody still looks forward to it every year. So
Yes.
Oh, definitely, definitely, and that's, well, sure, we look forward to it. It's a fun time and a lot of work, but it's something that we can all enjoy. And Sue, I know that, you know, Lee, I'm sure you're the same way. But after, you know, you've worked hard, you've got all this, and then when it comes Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you guys can enjoy the event. You know,
Exactly.
yeah.
it's because everybody, and that's a wonderful. Everybody's so good at what they do, each event, and everybody's got it under control.
Yes.
And then it's time for you guys to just enjoy.
Yeah, that's the ultimate goal. That's why we could run around like crazy and try to fix all the things, but
No,
at that point, we need to slow down and just
And enjoy,
enjoy what
yeah.
we worked so hard to
Right.
accomplish.
Yeah, I think at this time of year, everybody's got things that you need to be working on, but you think, okay, I'll do that after the festival. Shove that aside. We'll get that done after the
Yeah.
festival. Okay, so then after the festival, you just crash.
Yeah.
That's right. No doubt. Sunday night at, let's see, it ends at 5 o'clock, the closing at 5:01. I predict you guys.
Yeah.
And we'll be folding up chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if anybody wants to come help do that,
Exactly.
right? Cleanup is always, you know, a solid. Anybody that wants to come and be a part, you know what I mean, and clean up, or just for some reason you want to do a good deed.
Yep.
Isn't that wonderful when people just all start showing up, you know, to help clean up?
And that's why anyone involved with like honor society or anything like that needs volunteer hours, we will absolutely.
Oh, that's a
sign
great
off on
idea,
volunteer
yeah.
hours. Yes.
There you go.
Lots of opportunities to volunteer, whether it's helping to register the different contests, getting baked goods into the right section. I mean, we have all kinds of things that we could have volunteers for. So.
I love that. Yeah, and I'm just, you know, I'm not joking when it comes to cleanup. Anybody that's put on an event, and then, you know, and just like you said, at, you know, at 5:01, that's exactly. I mean, the game's not over yet. I mean,
Right.
you're still
Yeah.
the cleanup. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody
it's
else
not-
goes home. They think we're done. They go home. But
Yeah.
there's still work to be done.
Oh, absolutely. It's not near as fun. The cleanup's not near as fun as the decorate or putting it
It's
out.
not.
No, I know. It's, you know, you have all this energy when you're putting it out and so much fun and
Yes.
Yeah, we've got Well, somebody, Terry Taylor and Donnie, I'll have to give them credit. Last year they done decorating before the festival, and she did a really nice job. So I know this week, probably today even, she's already out there doing decorations, putting lights up, and Betty and June, they've been pulling weeds around the community building.
Oh, I love them.
There's so many people that do things that doesn't get noticed, but they're appreciated.
Yes, we have a lot of behind-the-scene workers. So
Sure.
They don't even want the credit, you know.
Yeah.
Just have a really good group of people.
So even on Sunday, I would encourage people to come out and hear John Hughes, because he spoke the last 2 or 3 times, and people have made the comment, oh, I wish I'd been there and heard that, because he tells funny stories about the past and talks about some of the churches and things that happened in some of the old schools that were around Campbellsburg, and people really enjoy it. So I appreciate the people that come out, and I hope Sunday we'll have a good crowd to come out and hear John talk.
I do too. Yeah. Well, thank you, ladies, for coming in. Laura, thanks for coming in on your Labor Day. Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Happy Labor Day to anyone, and anyone that has a day off, good for you.
Absolutely.
You know, and we're not jealous. We're not
No,
jealous.
not at
No,
all.
we're not jealous. No. I'm happy for that, and I'm very thankful to have a job. Right, that's what our blessings for sure are, and good for those that have the day off. Good for you, and enjoy. And we're going to be here all day long. So that's okay. And hopefully they'll keep it tuned here. But thank you, Whitney. Thank you, Sue and Laura. Thanks for coming in this morning and telling us all the great things going on next weekend in Campbellsburg. It's a place to be. And of course, we want to thank our sponsors too. We're very grateful for them.
Absolutely.
And of course, Salem Crossing, Meadowview, you guys are rock stars. And let's give a shout out to everyone over there right now.
Absolutely.
They
They're
never
all
get a day off. I mean,
working.
they're hitting it hard too, right?
They're there. They're there. They were serving breakfast when I left to come over here.
Oh, that smell of the breakfast.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, it smells so good. So good. All right, let's thank our sponsors.
Absolutely. We want to thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Celebrity Home Loans, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, and Fox Purley Wealth Management.
Yeah, and I do have to say, I forgot to say real quick, Purdue Thursday night, it was a horrible game. It was a sad game. It was not horrible, but it was sad. It was just a kind of a crazy game. But then and then Friday for IU, it was a sloppy win, but it was a win.
It was
a win's
a win.
a win,
It was
right?
right.
Yeah. So everybody's been wearing the red and white. I've seen a lot of people doing that. So a win's a win for sure. So.
We'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, thank you, Campbellsburg. Campbellsburg, I'm going to call it Hoedown Festival. I had to
It's
catch
okay.
myself. It's all right. Call it whatever you want. Just come out, right?
Exactly, yeah. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Caroline Gilly, welcome.